Alright, guess we're doing this. I took down some notes because I figured this is gonna go on for quite some time, and I didn't just want to be staring at the screen for ages trying to figure out what I was gonna say. So, I have some notes. Oh, it's a nice time to show this off. My mum got me this for Christmas. Fucking hell, I don't think that we should look at pictures of 2011 One Direction anymore. Mainly because half of them like illegal, and it makes me super uncomfortable having their faces on a notebook. But at the same time, can't really say that to your mother on Christmas morning. So it's the sentiment. Anyway, just jump in. Favorite thing about One Direction. Still don't know how to answer this. I have some dot points, but I don't know how to answer it. I guess the whole narrative of One Direction is really important to me for some reasons. I think it is really something that these five boys just came together out of nowhere, and they just love each other so openly and publicly and genuinely, and they just don't really give a fuck, and it's really nice to see that. Oh, fucking hell, I've got no idea what I'm talking about. I think mainly when I look at how they are together, I sort of wish that I could have that with some of my friends. Especially when it comes to, how physical they are with each other. Because I'm quite a physical person, but then, I really, oh god, this is a fucking nightmare. Physicality is, a big thing for me. And, one, I don't really have that many friends. So, but a lot of my friends don't really like being physical with one another, except for my best friend Renee, who, just God bless her, what would I do without her? Every time I'm at her house, just chucks her feet all over me, and I fucking love it. God no, I'm gonna have to start this again, this is so terrible. I didn't mean it like that. Physicality, friendship, it's genuine, it's nice. Fucking hell. At the start of This Is Us, when that girl is just like, they don't even know me, but I know that they love me, it's that. We'll just go with that. That's how I feel. That's my favorite thing. Okay, compliment person to your right. I know that we were gonna do, the first One Direction blogger that followed you, and the last, the most recent, but, fuck knows. So I've just thrown that away and decided that I'm going to talk about my besties, Vanessa and AJ, because really they're responsible for this whole One Direction thing for me. So they're really the two people that I want to compliment the most, and so that's what I'm going to do. Start with Vanessa, I guess. Person to my right. Just fucking hell, there are so many things that I could say about Vanessa. Don't really know where to start. I think because we've been following each other for so long, it's coming up on 3.5 years now, which is something pretty big, because usually I don't stay friends with people for that long because I'm sort of a nightmare to be around. But I feel like me and Vanessa are on the same wavelength about so many things, and it's so nice to have someone to be able to just connect with and talk to about all sorts of just fucking stupid shit, really. And god, she's so beautiful. She gives such good advice. She's got such a big, beautiful heart, and honestly, there are some times in the last couple of years where I really don't think that I could have, probably wouldn't have gotten through them at all without Vanessa's advice, and just, gosh, she's such just a prime and beautiful specimen of a human being, and if everyone was like Vanessa, then we would all the human race would be so much happier if everyone was Vanessa. I would like to live in a world with 7 billion Vanessas, and then me, and then think that's enough now. Person to my left, AJ. Mozzarella high rise. Still cannot get over that URL. I'm still trying to learn how to spell mozzarella. It's so hard for me. I don't understand that word at all, but I'm making an effort. I'm typing it out like 4 times a day, just trying to figure out how it works. Anyway, God fucking damn it. Me and AJ are so in sync. Just about a lot of things, mainly One Direction I use, but then also just life things that have nothing to do with One Direction. Just gonna read the notes. In sync lets me rant in their inbox about stupid shit. The biggest heart and most generous person of all time. That needs expanding on. Okay, AJ is just... That was disgusting. That's gonna look great. I'm gonna watch this later and it's gonna be fucking just terrible. AJ has just the most incredible heart. I've never known them to say anything mean to me or to anyone else. I honestly don't know what I would do without AJ in my life. It's been such a fucking nightmare of a year, basically, and in like 2012 was pretty shit as well. And AJ was there for me all the time. Every time I felt sad, they were there in my inbox, trying to cheer me up, sending me beautiful pictures of One Direction, or links to fics that I would like, or just, you know, and they send me the most gorgeous things in the mail sometimes, and just, it makes me feel so connected, I think. I really feel angry sometimes at the concept of distance, sort of in general. And the world is so fucking big, and of course I live as close to hell, essentially, as you can possibly get, which is very far away from Portland. And I feel like if I lived in Portland and I got to see AJ every day, just my life, at least like 60% of the bad shit in my life would just go away and disappear and never bother me again. And that's because AJ has a way of, I don't know, making me feel so loved and never alone. I never ever feel alone when I talk to them, and it blows my mind that this stupid fucking website has connected me to so many gorgeous people that make me feel better every day. I'm never going to stop talking about it because I'm on the verge of tears. Anyway, moving on. What are you looking forward to this year? Well, in 3 weeks, 3 weeks minus a day, I'm going to Brisbane to see my other best friend, Simone. I'm going to stay with her for a week over Australia Day, and we're going to party hard. We're going to catch up, and it's going to be so good because I miss her so much. And she's the person that I've been friends with for the longest. We are coming up on 7 years, which is really important for me because I have never really stayed in a place for more than 7 years. And I met Simone right before I was set to leave Queensland. And we just had this immediate connection, and it was so incredible. And we see each other, used to be about once every 18 months, but I went and saw her last July, and now I'm seeing her in a couple of weeks because we have money now, and we're adults, and we can just catch planes to places, which is incredible. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also, I guess, if I manage to pass everything, I should be graduating at the end of the year, which would be fucking sweet. I am looking forward to that because I'm sick of uni. And also because then I will have a degree, not one that I can actually do anything with, but I will have it, and I'll be able to tell people, well, you fucked about and doing nothing for 3 years, and I got myself a degree, so. Also, maybe at the end of the year, I'm kind of tossing up between, if I graduate, I'm tossing up between moving to Brisbane to live with Simone, or fucking off to France for like 6 months or a year because my cousin just opened up a cafe slash restaurant in France, and he sent me a message the other day saying, Chloe, if you got some free time, do you just want to like pop by and help me out? So that is something that I'm considering also because I really miss France, and several of the questions later on are going to be me talking about France, so I hope you're fucking ready for that. Anyway, favourite memory from the past year. Probably a couple of you will remember me talking about this, and I have not stopped once because it was the best day of the year for many, many, many reasons. In August, I went to, well, there was a day where me and my best friend and her boyfriend went to a football game in the morning, his football game in the morning, and I don't know the rules of football, but... Yes?
Hello, sister. You're busy?
Yes, I am. Okay. What do you want?
I'll get you.
Yeah, I'll sign it later. Alright, what? That was great. That was just great. Of course that would happen. That was my brother. There was a day in August when I went to see my best friend's boyfriend play some football, and it was so fucking hot, and we sat on the ground and we ate Pringles and apples, and with his mum, actually his mum was there, and it was just, I don't understand the rules, but it was a fun day. It turns out that I will gladly watch like 2.5 hours of dudes in short shorts kind of jumping on each other and tackling each other. That's the thing that I'm into now. So there you go. Good time to be Australian. And then right after that, we went to a food van festival, which was so fucking cool. We ate like hot dogs that were like this big, and we got chili cheese fries and churros, and I got bitten by ants, but it didn't matter. And there was like this gorgeous sunset, and afterwards we crossed the road like from the parklands, and there was like this hipster market that we went to, and it was like 7 at night, and it's like it wasn't the dead of winter because it was August, but Adelaide weather has been really weird this year, so it was like really fucking dark already at 7 at night, and we went to this market, and we felt so fucking out of place there that we left after like 5 minutes. And we went afterwards, the three of us met up with my best friend's brother and his friends, and we went to Chalkers, which is this stupid fucking pool hall at the beach where we always used to hang out back then. And it was just, I think it was really the first day since maybe like February where I felt really connected to other people and to myself and to sort of the world around me. And we drove about in the dark in the city. We were blasting the Smith Street Band because their new EP had just come out, and it was so great, and I felt so full of love for these people and my city, even though most of the time I fucking hate it, and it was such a good time, and I think that's like my favourite really memory of 2013 was just that entire day. Everything about it was gorgeous. Oh god, how is this already like 14 minutes long? Fucking hell. Favourite joke. Okay, this is so fucking dumb. And there is like a backstory to it, but I'm not gonna bother telling it. Actually, maybe I am. Okay, in year 9, I was part of this little fucking group because of like misfits. We were all deep in our emo phases back then. I had blue hair. I wore a fucking studded armband. It was nightmare time. We don't talk about it anymore. But the leader of our little group, Matt Harvey, God bless his soul, he told me this joke one day. It's not even fucking funny. It's a knock-knock joke. I bet at some point in his life Harry Styles has heard and then repeated this joke like 20 times. It's so fucking dumb. It's not even funny. He goes, knock knock, who's there? Lettuce. Lettuce who? Lettuce in, it's cold outside. It's not even funny. It's so fucking dumb. Why is this happening? Okay. Moving on. Catchphrase. Me and my friend Simone have, this started maybe last year around, well, I saw her last November. Did I? Yeah, not like November 2 months ago, like a year and 2 months ago. I went up to Queensland and I spent 10 days up there with her. And we basically needed a phrase to excuse all of our really shitty drunk behaviour, so let it happen became our sort of catchphrase. Every time we'd be like, oh, it's 10 in the morning, but I sort of really want to drink an entire bottle of wine, we'd be like, let it happen. Let it happen. It's part of the universe's plan anyway. They've put this idea in our heads, so clearly it was bound to happen at some point. Just let it happen now. So we still say that quite a lot, although now it's sort of like a reassurance. We're just like, it's not so much an excuse for getting drunk in the mornings. It's like, well, I'm gonna fail this class. Let it happen. It's not that big of a deal if something bad happens. Sort of, I wish I could explain how I feel about this stupid fucking catchphrase. It's not... Let it happen. This video's gonna be shit, let it happen. What do you think makes you beautiful? Well, at the moment, I'm feeling really fucking good about this hair. I think that makes me beautiful. I think since I cut my hair, I felt maybe like 4 or 5 times more beautiful than I did before. 1, because it takes absolutely no upkeep. 2, just chuck a headband in and you look swell. And so I think my hair is something that makes me beautiful at the moment. I have really cool freckles. Not on my face. I have like a triangle of freckles on my leg, and I would show you, but the light is really shit and I have to stand up, and I'm not wearing any pants. So it's like this really cool triangle of freckles that I really quite like, and I have just this one little freckle under my boob, which I fucking love. And again, not gonna show you because that would be fucking weird. But I think, yeah, those things, they make me beautiful. Or they seem beautiful to me, I guess. Also, this shirt came in the mail the other day, and I really like how it makes my arms look. It makes my wrist look pretty. So I quite like that. Something great about you. Je parle français très bien, ma mère elle est française et je suis fluente. Et j'ai juste fini 2 ans de français à l'école et c'est magnifique. That was fucking terrible. My French accent's really good except for when I try and put it on. What if I just cut that out? Why'd I do that? I am a fluent French speaker. All of my family is French, so it kind of had to be. Except for my father, who is from New Zealand, has been married to my mother for 22 years now, does not speak a word of French, still says bonjour, like bonjour. It's fucking terrible, my family's a mess. Also, something great about me, I'm really good at remembering birthdays and other significant, like, stupid little... If you tell me a detail about yourself in passing, I will remember it for 10 years, and then you will see me and be like, oh, I don't remember if I ever told you this about... Yeah, you did. I do remember. I remember that stupid detail that you told me 10 years ago in passing. It has been in my mind since then. It freaks people out. Number 10, what makes you feel alive? I don't really know. I don't feel alive most of the time. Most of the time I kind of just feel like I've been given this body and I sort of just lie out, and there's like a good chance that I'm dead 90% of the day. But I guess I'm gonna fucking talk about France. Oh my god, just 19 minutes and I haven't even done half the podcast. Okay, gonna whiz through this. Being in the countryside, being around nature, things like that. Especially the French countryside. There we go. Tied that up. Being around nature makes me feel connected to my body and connected to the universe and stuff like that. So, yep, gonna go with that. Cool. Nature. 11. Favorite midnight memory. 2012. February. London. St. Paul's. It was the Occupy movement. I can't believe I'm saying this. I went and saw a boy that I was in love with at the time, and maybe still am. The point is, I went to London for a night. I was like, hey, I'm catching the train over to London. This is happening. I will meet you at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I did. We hung out in a tent at St. Paul's. It was fucking freezing because it was like beginning of February. He had never seen snow before. It's midnight. We leave the tent to just have a walk about St. Paul's at night, which is gorgeous. It starts fucking snowing. It's beautiful. My heart is bursting. I'm so fucking full of love for this other human being, and for that night at least, he was full of the same love for me, which was incredible. It was nice. We went back to his tent afterwards, and someone tried to set the tent on fire. But I'm gonna stop there because the rest of the story is really fucking sad. But that is my favorite. That's. Anyway, little things that add up to you. I mean, if I have a look around my room, over that way where my lava lamp is, next to my lava lamp, there are some dirty plates because I eat a lot of food in my room. So I guess food. This way here, there is a bookcase with 4 empty Coke bottles on it and a ton of stupid fucking books and essays that I have not bothered to put away. So I guess that. Also, under my laptop, what my laptop is sitting on right now is a jigsaw puzzle because it takes up the entire length and width of my desk. So my computer is sitting on a jigsaw puzzle right now. That basically sums me up. Food, books, puzzles. I'm wearing a Los Campesinos shirt. Music, Los Campesinos makes up a lot of my personality. Oh, that's already question 12. Woo, only 2 more to go. I might get this under 25 minutes. If you got a tattoo, what would it be? I kind of... Oh, I had a... Oh, on my desk. Okay. I want, like, maybe a mandala made out of, like, flower petals, something like that. Can you see that properly? Yeah, I'd like something like that, maybe, like, there. And then I would also like a line from a Dylan Thomas poem, because I really like Dylan Thomas. I would like that somewhere on my human body, and also probably a Through the Dark tattoo, although I feel like now is not the right time because there are a lot of things attached to that song that I don't really want to deal with yet. Anyway, and 14, what aren't you afraid of? I have snakes written down. I'm not afraid of snakes at all, living in Queensland for like 7 years. In the bush. Basically, we lived outside of a little town. So we lived quite deep in the bush. We lived on like a pineapple/mango orchard plantation thing, basically. And it was fucking huge, but there were like snakes everywhere all throughout the year. Every time you would go into like the big packing shed, which we then turned into like a rumpus room and like a computer room, there would be fucking carpet snakes in there and shit, and like huge big yellow and white pythons. So you just kind of stop being scared of them after a while. And I have the past written down, but this is already 23.5 minutes, so I don't really think we're going to go into the explanation of why I am no longer afraid of the past and who I used to be. We'll just leave it at that. I cannot believe I let this go on for this long. I will probably record this again because this is a nightmare. Thank you for putting up with me. Goodbye. I love you all.